On July 26, San Francisco Mayor Edwin signed the city's budget for the next fiscal year after the final unanimous approval by the Board of Supervisors. The $6.83 billion balanced budget closed at a $380 million general fund budget deficit. Lee was joined by the entire Board of Supervisors and other city officials in the mayor's office as he signed budget.
It's even more important that we have that half-cent sales tax to give us that cushion, primarily because the state is going to realign social services, as we think. After the prisoners come down in October, they're already to start talking about programs that the state funds now. They're going to push the counties, including health services, including social services, and they're not going to have the money in their budget to give us. So we've got to have more of reserves to put in for that kind of responsibility to occur here. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck with some very serious financial challenges. And so I've been preparing the board, and they know exactly what I'm talking about with respect to this half-cent sales tax. It'll give us about a $60 million cushion, and it'll be half of what was reduced in July 1st of this year. We have to actually approach our finances in a smarter way. And I'm going to suggest to the voters, as their mayor, everything I've done in this office and everything I've done as city administrator has been to put us in financial good footing. And this half-cent sales tax, while we wouldn't like to have to do it, we must do it for our financial health. And it'd be unsmart for us not to build some reserve. And we can end it. I think we're going to put a date limit on there. 3 to 4 years is what the board is debating now. And if we put an end date, they'll see that end date there. We'll only do it as necessary until our economy is fully recovered. I don't want to take advantage of taxes in general. I've not been a big tax person, but for the safety of our city, we've got to have it there for that cushion. So.
Mayor Lee took office in January 2011, facing a $380 million general fund budget deficit, and immediately began an inclusive and collaborative approach to solve the budget shortfall. Lee said collaboration in crafting the plan, including several town hall meetings and dozens of meetings with laborers and community groups, was key to a more peaceful budgetary process than past years.
A bit nervous about how we were going to tackle this year's budget. This is my third budget, and all told, I think, over the past couple of years, including this year, we will have cut close to $1.4 billion from budgets. And what was so unique about this year was the circumstances under which we were able to come together. It takes all of us to make sure that our city is taken care of during these tough times, and we look forward to continuing to do this in the years to come. So,
yeah, there's a lot of thanks that I do want to say, and I know a lot of times people, you feel that the thanks have already gone around, but I don't think that we can ever thank people enough for the work that they put in. I do want to thank Mayor Lee. To be honest, a lot of people give me credit for the smooth process, but I won't take credit for that because truly the ability to set the tone for the budget conversations really started with the mayor. His willingness to talk to the community, to be out in public meetings, to continue to meet with labor leaders, our community advocates, our residents, our supervisors.
In developing next spending proposal, the mayor focused on creating a 5-year strategy to restore city government to long-term financial health. CC Sun, Monica Carlisle, ICN San Francisco.